So all week long, we've been enjoying bringing you our series, Vanishing NYC. In fact, you know, we know that you like it too. We hear it. We've looked at clubs, right? The good old days, record stores, diners, candy stores, I think.
Yes.
Today we're talking food carts.
It's, you know, a simple bite on the street. It used to be that, very simple. But now you got the food trucks everywhere, and they've got everything on the menu. You used to have to go one place for a hot dog, one place for a pretzel. All that stuff was different, but yeah, now the mobile restaurants are taking over. Christal Young is here. And we were joking earlier, it's funny, people used to complain about, oh, you're not going to eat a dirty water dog, or the pretzel is stale, and now it's gone, and we're like, oh, remember the good old days?
I used to love that stale pretzel.
Exactly. Where are they? And, you know, it's interesting. People just want more options. They complicate things. It used to be a time where lunch could just be a soda and a hot dog, or egg cream and a hot dog, and you were good with it. Now it's like, what kind of sauce, what kind of rice, what kind of protein? I mean, you have all these choices. Well, we are definitely nostalgic. There are some things that you never want to go away. Food carts definitely fall into that category. So our Vanishing NYC food carts. Take a look. Talk about the good old days when life was simple and so was food. Grabbing a bite to eat on the street used to mean stopping by a food cart. Invented in Brooklyn, take for instance the egg cream. Egg cream carts used to be everywhere. Not anymore. And oysters. In the early 1900s, almost half of the oysters in the world were in New York Harbor. Inexpensive and plentiful, oysters were consumed by New York's elite and lower class, and oyster carts were common. And how about the knish? Mashed potatoes wrapped in pastry dough. Add a dollop of mustard and you've got a snack. Yonah Schimmel on the Lower East Side still makes them. So does Knish Nosh in Queens. But it's getting harder and harder to find them on a cart. And then there's the New York City pretzel. Great on the go, but less available nowadays, you know? So when it comes to food, is the singular sensation a thing of the past? Burgers, chicken, fish, gyros. Smaller carts have now been replaced by large food trucks that give you lots of options and are basically rolling restaurants. Victoria Flexner is a food historian and author of the new book, History of the World in 10 Dinners.
Especially in the latter half of the 19th century, immigrants from Europe were arriving in the city, and food carts were a really obvious business for immigrants to go into because there was low overhead. You know, if they worked enough odd jobs over the years, they could save up money to buy a food cart. Immigrants could use their kind of own culinary background and culture and serve foods that they were familiar with, and especially in neighborhoods where other people from, you know, their kind of home country were living, even some places that we're still familiar with today, like Nathan's Famous out in Coney Island. Nathan actually started his business as, you know, a little food cart.
In Midtown, you can find entire blocks with nothing but food trucks, big ones. You'll also find what's left of the basic food cart. Mahmoud Ibrahim has been a fixture on 46th Street for years. His motto, keep it simple.
I feel like the days of just doing one or two things and doing them well is gone. How are you able to keep it simple and still make a living?
I mean, honestly, it's very easy that people are trying to complicate more and more and more on their own. If you offer people a simple menu, only 5 or 6 options, okay, they might not have the choices of the world to pick from you, but that's why there's so many other options they can choose from. If you maintain only 5 or 6 items, you're always guaranteeing a fresh product. You don't have to worry about maintaining 100 different temperatures, for example, between seafood or poultry or meat.
But when it comes to street food, who says simple can't also be quick and delicious?
Thank you very much.
David from Argentina couldn't wait to munch on a pretzel.
When I think in New York, I think of pretzels.
Oh, piragua, piragua, no block of ice, piragua.
On the big screen, the movie In the Heights captured culinary culture with this scene featuring a piragua cart. Modern-day versions of them still exist in some neighborhoods. A piragua is a Puerto Rican frozen shaved ice. The allure, a sweet treat on a hot day. Always a summertime favorite, this cart was salvaged from the streets of East Harlem in 1970. Now it lives in El Museo del Barrio. Take a close look. It's rigged from a box frame mounted onto a baby carriage. Sometimes you just have to make it work. So since food trends come and go, are big food trucks here to stay? Probably, but don't count out the food cart just yet.
Maybe there's a nostalgia factor there. You know, maybe someone will come up with a genius way to create a healthy, nutritious midday meal from a food cart again, and New Yorkers will go ballistic for it, and there'll be, you know, thousands of Instagram followers and influencers lined up around the block to get their very simple lunch on the go.
The humble food cart makes a comeback. I think we'll just have to wait and see. So we are hanging on to the parts of New York that we love. We're white knuckling and we don't want to let go, right? It's like, I know it's 2024, but there are some things that are always close to your heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think people are waiting for the nutritious version of it. I think they just want it. You know, and one of the things you brought up with the guy from Argentina, there are a lot of tourists that come looking for them.
Oh, yeah.
Because they want that experience.
Absolutely. Every cart in Midtown that I stopped and talked with said tourists like bombard us. They know when to come. They're waiting for us. It's a part of New York City.
Hang on to it as long as we can.
And the ice cream trucks are still out there,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I hear the bells, I go running.
Wait, I might push you out of the way. Me too.
Catalog's on.
Yeah.
How old am I? I want an ice cream.
Yeah.
It's
Vanilla with chocolate sprinkles.
There you go. Thank you, Christal.
You're welcome.